just a fact in it that every day you're faced with something that you have to overcome. Sure, I mean, you have days where everything just seems to go your way, but not an entire day, I think. And some days are just very hard to get through. And this is a song that aims to give the listener a sense of power, you know, that it's not just you. It's like this for everyone, that every day there's a battle to fight. So this song was a collaboration, even lyrically, between me and Ludwig, which was the first time. It was really cool. The lyrics that he came up with for the chorus were very inspiring, and that was how the rest of the song was created as well. So that ends the actual Sword songs track by track, but we have 2 bonus tracks as well. Okay, we have 2 bonus tracks. One of them is an original song written by us, and the other is a cover, Stormbringer by Deep Purple. Now, our song is called In for the Kill.
I am in for the kill. One with the moon and the wind. In for the kill. One with the moon and the wind. Now the walls get...
And when we announced the album with the track listing and everything, I immediately got questions if this was Budgie's In for the Kill or if it was the Black Sabbath 7 Star album In for the Kill. It's not, it's our own song, but I have to admit that the 7 Star album for me is, it's one of my favorite albums. I think it's extremely underrated. I know there's a lot of discussion whether it's a Black Sabbath album or if it's a Tony Iommi solo album. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it's Tony Iommi, and it definitely sounds like Black Sabbath to me. I mean, Black Sabbath have gone through so many different shapes, so and I love all of them. So and the 7 Star album, the vocal work that Glenn Hughes did on the album, I think is among the best stuff he did, because he sounds really angry on that album. It's not at all as smooth as some of the stuff that he's done, but it's just very, very impressive. And that song In for the Kill, it's been a huge inspiration for me, songwriting wise and everything. And yes, I ripped off the title from In for the Kill with Black Sabbath, okay?
Time to die. You gotta keep running. Stormbringer coming. He's got nothing you need. He's gonna make you bleed. Yeah.
And finally, we for the first time we did a cover, Stormbringer by Deep Purple. Stormbringer was probably the first hard rock song that I ever heard. One of my older brothers had the album. I was fascinated by the artwork. I was like maybe five at the time, yeah. So I was constantly sneaking into his room and looking at the album, and then I got to hear the song, and I just loved that track from the beginning. And I think it was the actual track that got me into hard rock in the first place, hard rock and heavy metal and everything. So it's always been a special song for me. And during the last few years, we've always used that song for sound checks. We played it as an instrumental for sound checks. So I think we got a really good feel for the track, so we decided that why the hell shouldn't we just put it down, and I think it turned out really, really well. Very proud of how it came out, and I think the playing on it is really, really good. And we have a special guest, of course. We don't have any kind of keyboards or keyboard player in Grandmagus, but Per Wiberg, whom I've known since I was in Spiritual Beggars many years ago. He's remained a very good friend, and he's like the king of the Hammond. There's no one that plays it like him these days, so he was just a natural choice to do the keyboard parts of Stormbringer, and gladly he was up for it and thought it was fun. And I think the stuff that he did is just completely, it's wizardry for real. Okay, so that concludes my track-by-track rundown of Sword Songs. I think the snow is coming now, so I'll be signing off. And I hope you enjoy the album. I think we've never worked as hard, and I've never worked as hard on an album before. And I think it came out as something really, really special. So take care and stay heavy. Bye.